In a big infrastructural push, Prime Minister Narendra Modi is going to, in fact, inaugurate the Amrit Station, Yojana, as far as the government is concerned, which will entail complete modernization of 86, stations across 18 states and union territories, aiming to modernize these railway stations under the Amrit Bharat Station Scheme. This is being seen as a big push from the government of India. 103 stations across 86 districts, ladies and gentlemen, are going to be selected, and the architecture of those stations are completely going to change. It will be modernization of the Indian railways, and of course will give a big push to the infrastructure development as well. My colleagues have gone across various stations, have taken a sense of what are the things that are going to change. Ratnadeep Chaudhary and Uma Sudhir are joining us at this moment. Uma, coming to you first. You're coming to us from a railway station. What is going to change when under the Amrit Station Yojana, and what are the programs that the government is going to implement?
So very ambitious plan, 1300 stations across the country is what the plan, long-term plan is, and in a very short time 103 stations are ready for inauguration by the Prime Minister, and one of them is this Begumpet station in the heart of Hyderabad, which is in fact one of the three stations, Karimnagar, Warangal and Begumpet. And what you see there is in fact that those new lifts and escalators that have been made as part of the passenger facilities, making it much more passenger friendly, and all of it looking, of course, very modern. This waiting, quite enthusiastic youngsters at the station. So there you have a waiting hall as well for people to wait. So if you would think, it looks like an airport where you can have everything. The other side, you have the new kind of counters. All of them, the signatures, all of them have been developed in a modern manner in order to make it passenger friendly, environment friendly as well. And what is even more interesting is the cultural touch that has been given at each of those stations. What you can see there is those Indian rollers, what are called blue jay, or what is the state bird of Telangana. That is part of the culture of Telangana. There's a Kakatiya style that's been given, and you can see on the other side actually the rock landscaping that's been done, the green landscaping as well in all the circulating area, many more amenities. And in the rock formation area, they've used the natural rock formations there and even created a seating area. So this, all of it looking very modern, very up to date. And the plan is that in Telangana alone 40 railway stations have been sought to be developed in this manner at a cost of 2,750 crore rupees.
Yes.
And here in the three stations that have now been developed, it has been happening at a cost of about 76 crore rupees. Back to you.
So it's raining there. The station looks sort of brand new at this moment. Good to see that facilities have been upgraded there from where Uma is reporting at this moment. Ratnadeep, hang on for a moment. Harsha is also joining us. Let me go to her first. Ladies getting that preference there. Harsha, it's in Bikaner where the Prime Minister, in fact, is going to inaugurate. It's going to be video conferencing for other stations as well. What are the kind of preparations? And Uma was showing us a new glimpse of the railway station there. What is how the Bikaner station has changed? Just give our viewers a glimpse.
Well, for here, really, of course, the Deshrok station is a small station in a three-tier city. That's got a big makeover. But where we are in Bikaner town, and remember, this is a border area. So actually, apart from the Amrit Bharat, there is a lot of excitement after Operation Sindoor that the Prime Minister is coming to a district like Bikaner. भैया PM यहाँ पर कर आ रहे हैं. हमने देखा है कि ऑपरेशन सिंदूर को लेकर काफी आप लोग का बॉर्डर एरिया भी है. तो आप लोग कैसे देखते हैं प्रधानमंत्री की विजिट को?
सर कल आ रहे हैं, हमें बहुत खुशी है इस चीज़ की, और जो ऑपरेशन सिंदूर हुआ है बहुत ही शानदार हुआ है. बॉर्डर एरिया होते हुए भी कोई रिस्क नहीं हुआ बीकानेर के अंदर. ये सबसे बड़ी काबिल तारीफ है. और सर का कल जो दौरा है उसके लिए भी बहुत जोरदार व्यवस्थाएं चल रही है और जनता बहुत समर्थन करेगी इस चीज़ में.
जो आपको रेलवे स्टेशन मिल रहा है देशनोक में भी एक एक्स्ट्रा वो है, तो उससे क्या फर्क पड़ेगा आपको लगता है? कुछ ट्रैफिक कंजेशन में ईज?
उसके बहुत बड़ा फर्क पड़ेगा. माननीय प्रधानमंत्री जी देशनोक आ रहे हैं और ये सूरों की धरती है, देवी की धरती है, शक्ति की धरती है. माँ करणी और तनोट जो है फौजी के साथ साथ लड़ती है। उस वजह से प्रधानमंत्री जी माननीय यहाँ पे पहुंच रहे हैं
और देश लोग माता के दर्शन भी
माता के दर्शन भी करेंगे और जो है अपने रेलवे स्टेशन बन रहा है उससे बहुत कनेक्टिविटी फर्क पड़ेगा, जो ट्रेन का फर्क पड़ेगा। कल काफी ट्रेनों का होना, 26,000 करोड़ की योजना जो है कल प्रधानमंत्री अपने हाथ से करने वाले हैं। जय।
भैया आप लोग बताइए कैसा लग रहा है पीएम यहाँ पर आ रहे हैं?
बहुत शानदार लग रहा है, एकदम अच्छा।
I think it was important to bring the public sentiment across to you as to what people here are feeling, because of course the rail connectivity will improve, but apart from that it's a huge morale booster for a border state like Bikaner, which was under fire during Operation Sindoor.
Absolutely, and this will be the first civilian area that the Prime Minister would be visiting after Operation Sindoor. Remember, he went to the Adampur Air Force Station, but Bikaner would be the first border town that he would be, in fact, visiting after the operation has, although technically the operation is still going on, but as the ceasefire has been, in fact, observed between both. Ratnadeep, let me come to you very quickly. In Assam, also, there is one station which is coming under this scheme. What are the changes that have been done to the station, and which one is that?
That's right. In fact, in Assam and entire Northeast, there is one station which has been revamped. In fact, it is going to be virtually, inaugurated. That station is in Nagaon district. It's known as Hybergaon, and I'm coming to you though from the Guwahati railway station. Behind me, you can see a British-era steam engine, and just like this, British-era steam engine, the Hybergaon railway station is also 138-year-old, a British-era railway station which has been now given a complete modern look. I'm sure we are playing out those visuals of that railway station, which has been completely revamped. It at the moment it has a footfall of 1,000 people, usually serving passenger trains. But now the revamped railway station will have all modern facilities, like a new parking lot, like a huge, lounge, a huge space for seating area, separate Divyang toilets, and therefore it has been given a complete revamp, giving a fresh lease of life to a British-era railway station.
Thank you for joining us with all those details, Ratnadeep. Let me also go across to my colleague Anuj, who has sent us this report from Mumbai.
Launched in the year 2022, the Amrit Bharat Station Scheme is finally taking shape. As far as Maharashtra is concerned, there are a total of 132 stations that are being redeveloped and revamped under this scheme. And out of those 132, over 18 stations will be made open to public tomorrow by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. When you talk about railway station, and especially the city of Mumbai, it has a very old and a very important connection, as is often said that the railway line or the local railways of Mumbai is the lifeline of the Mumbaikars. Whenever we've seen that it's either due to rain or any other artificial mischief, if the rain either falls short of reaching its destination on time or there's any sort of discrepancy as far as the schedule is concerned, it has the ability to bring the entire city on a hold. And that is why the redevelopment of certain stations in Mumbai becomes so important. As a part of this scheme, we've seen that close to 4 stations in Mumbai, and as I said earlier, over 18 stations are in across the state are ready with modernized technique, and that involves a number of skills being added to that particular station, including a special pathway for the specially abled people. It includes the option of lifts and a relatively cleaner sort of stations across the city. Of course, there is a huge number of stations that are still under the process of getting revamped and restructured as far as the Amrit Bharat Station Scheme is concerned, but this is seen as a vital beginning or a vital point of all of that. The Mumbaikars will be expecting that it comes to their help, especially considering that in less than a few weeks, the monsoon is going to be there, very heavily testing the spirit of Mumbaikars.